Going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Luis Severino. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
So all filled up, Severino. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ohtani gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball two.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Two on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2 now. Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And that's down and away.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Three-two on the way. This one popped up. Muncy under it. And there's one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
Mookie Betts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Man at first, one away. Shohei on the go. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Two-oh. Just
Ball,
missed.
no.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. And ball four to a board. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. That's to third.
Foul.
And a foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. In the air out to center. Base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score. The Dodgers have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Freddie
Ball.
Freeman up to the dish. One to Freddie Freeman.
No.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. The count 2-1. That one fouled off. Two. Up the middle. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Nick Kurtz leading things off and takes a strike. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is outside.
No, that's a ball.
And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the tying run is on base.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. That's in there. That's strike one. Langoliers thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. good eye at the plate, they'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball
2-0
2.
count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Here's a 2-0.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering is fouled back. Nice grab. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And there's a foul ball. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Rooker waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail here 1-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Just missed.
He's
inside.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Good hitters count the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Ooh. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Line drive to short and caught. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. That clips the corner. Hernandez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Andy Pajes will hit next.
Ball.
Man at second.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And that one wrapped foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And it remains 2-2. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. In comes the run from second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So now with one away and a man at second. And next for L.A., Alex Freeland. Right through there for a strike. And ball
down.
One. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Pajes around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Freeland stands at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That catches the corner. This ball's chopped in the ground. One at second, but safe at first.
Yep, he made
it's a
it.
fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ball,
Just
no.
missed. Quick move to first. Ohtani back in.
No,
Good
that's a
fastball
ball.
there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
2-0. Towards first, and it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Mookie to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And
Ball
Mookie
one.
takes. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off. Out to short. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw.
He's
Too
safe.
late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Hurt.
The 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one way inside. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider, and one gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Jacob Wilson,
Yep.
batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
0-1 now. Rooker, the base runner at first with one out. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball.
Really
No,
good
that's
take,
it.
especially with 2 strikes.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And
That's
delivers
a ball.
outside. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, right field. Tucker under it. 2 down. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field.
Ball
But he can jump
outside.
you if you make a mistake.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The A's strand 1. They're down 4-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Will Smith to the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 0-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
3-2 now.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
So a
Ball
walk
4.
puts
Take your
runners
base.
at first and second.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luis Severino out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Luis Medina.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Ball.
Count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball there. The 1-2. And that just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. First and second, 1 out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. In there for strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. Out to short. Flips it. There's 1. On to first, safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
A two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Two on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. Ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's a check. Did he swing?
Now appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead 4-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy.
No.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ball 2.
Out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
So a man at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Denzel Clark.
Yeah.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
That one in triple digits.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Kurtz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Muncy leads off first with 1 away. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run shot, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Next pitch is outside. Rooker hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
2 down, nobody on. Hard hit to right center. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now 4-2. On to the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland.
Ha!
In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Got him swinging for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. he wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Ohtani in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1.
No,
Backdoor
that's a
breaking
ball.
ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again,
Ball two.
hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Upstairs.
Ball three.
Ball three.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. And up next for Los Angeles, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2. That
No.
one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't
Ball.
find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Ohtani leads off first with 1 away. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's 2. Bottom of the fourth. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
You know, these
D-Rod.
A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Misses the sweeper.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
High fly ball, right field, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
The Athletics trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That misses
Ball.
the zone, and that's ball 3. In the air, left field. 2 away. At the plate, Jacob Wilson flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still down by a count of 4-2. We go to the top of the fifth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. very high with that one. Ball one.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Soderstrom ranging back. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Ball. What do you
Freeman
got?
checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. There's a line drive to left field. That's out number 2. Two down, base is empty, and up to the plate is Will Smith. He's already homered in this game.
Ball one. Strike. Ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over.
Out.
Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Lawrence Butler.
You know, these Athletics need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
No. Inside.
Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Max Muncy digs in now. Up, but in for a strike, went with the sweeper. Misses
Ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5.
No.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. And a ball and 2 strikes. in the dirt. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air to left center. And there are two down. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still two challenges left for them. Butler at second with two down. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That hit him.
Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses, and that is strike one. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball one.
And
Too
now
low.
2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch
Ball
misses,
three.
and the count is 3-1. Tyler Soderstrom in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Will Klein.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one is downstairs. And the count's full. Brent Rooker next to bat for the A's. And a payoff pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 3-run shot for the A's as the A's are on top. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard, and we're all square. It's 5-5. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Medina will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Brady Basso. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's a strike.
Stands in now and watches strike one. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mark Leiter Jr., the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Sterner also throwing. Basso, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. To third, Muncy. Zips it to first, 2 down. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Rips that one center field, and that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 5 apiece. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Jeff McNeil now at the plate. And that one almost hit him. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. And that is out of play. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And he'll challenge that called strike.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Swing at a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time. Edgardo Henriquez on to pitch here. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Down, ball.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled away. Got him. Third out. And the A's are gone in order. And this remains a 5-5 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Ball. Ball.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop, strike 3.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with one out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Betts
Ball.
takes
Down low.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Makes a sliding stop over to first, and that's a great play for the out. One left for LA. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. That one way inside. On the ground, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Max Muncy up next for the A's. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The A's with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the seventh. That's
Ball,
down and
no.
in.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Go ahead run on base. Denzel Clark will hit next. Pitch
No.
misses there, and that's ball one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Ball, no.
Here's a 2-0. And
No,
another
that's a ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Nick Kurtz would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And a
Right.
strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And ball four, 2 aboard. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. He hauls it in.
Hey, you're late.
Two-away. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Edgardo Henriquez is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. The left-hander on now, Alex Vesia. Now the number 2 hitter, Shea Langoliers. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. Butler over at second. Clark on at first with 2 down. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Out on strikes. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Grounds one to short. Wilson gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The A's bullpen has some movement. Hogan Harris, the closer, is getting loose. Oh, 2 now.
Ball, no.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 now.
That's down.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Ripped to short. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. This ball game's still tied 5-all. Bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, number 21.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready.
No.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
This one in the air center field. And there's one away. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Swings through that one out in front that time. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2. And he
Ball.
dodges that fastball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's 5. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-5.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round triple.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 1-0. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ball 1.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Ball,
With the big
that's
bats
down.
coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Close, but called a ball. And it's a full count. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. And they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Tucker over at first with 1 away. There goes Tucker. He swings and fouls 1 off. Almost got him. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. Throw sails over his head at first.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michael Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 1 out. Freddie Freeman, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Fouled off left side. One out. Runners at first and second. What a stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 7 and the A's 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air to left center, Pajes on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
No, that's down.
Diaz, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick
That's
back
a ball.
in 2012. The Dodgers trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning
Ball
number
3.
9. That's off the mark, 3-1. And that'll bring
That's
the
a ball.
tying
Take your
run
bait.
to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Max Muncy, the next to hit. Misses
Ball.
again, 5 in a row.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Athletics with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The A's down to their final out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Clark in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The tying run at the plate. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
In the air, center field. Pajes under it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.